So last time we went to defend a pack of Brahmin from wild dogs. Even though we were successful with our mission, this guy said we failed and he scammed us from our reward and said we owe him 1500 bucks. So I guess we're leaving here. I'm gonna check the rooms first. Oh my, a very shapely and seductive looking woman. Voluptuous, damn damn. Why, hello there, stranger. I'm Miria. What do you do around here? Who, me? I do odd jobs here and there, surely nothing worth talking about. She flutters her eyes at you. Enough talk, let's get it on. You know you want to. You want it? Bruh. We must resist! We have our mate with us right now. We cannot be doing that. Ask you a few questions. If I were on some board, I'd say no, so ask away. Heard any good rumors? Have you come to the right place? The town is so boring, there's nothing else to do but gossip, and she keeps talking for a while, and sometimes later you're able to get a word in. Huh? When did she mention Rose? You mentioned something about Rose? Dirty Travels trying to steal our women and jobs. Is your canker canonically a womanizer? I didn't make him like that, so... Ah, Rose, the proprietor of Rose's Bed and Breakfast. Now, you didn't hear it from me, but have you ever wondered why her coop is so well protected? She says it's to protect her chickens from predators, but if you look closely, it looks as if she is trying to keep something in rather than out. Plus, whoever heard of chickens laying 12-pound eggs? Huh? Is she saying that her women are fat or something? Was this about a mutated Brahmin? It's really strange, but I hear some ranchers say that every once in a while a Brahmin will give birth to a calf with only one head. Talk about weird. Tell me about Davin. He's a family. I don't spread rumors about my own family. Hi, my name's Davin. I help my father run the slaughterhouse in Modoc. What do you do at a slaughterhouse? Well, I supervise and take care of stuff. I'm the owner's son after all. I'm going to inherit this place when my dad kicks off. Heard rumors about you and the Brahmin. It's a lie. I only go out to the barn at night to make sure everything is locked up. You know, with all the wild animals around and all. Tell me about your dad. Dad runs the slaughterhouse. He's okay as far as fathers go. A word of advice. If you do any business with him, there's usually more to his business deals than he lets on. Go figure, I already felt that. Well, we're done with the slaughterhouse, I guess. What other buildings we have here to check? Ooh, church. He did say it was gonna be empty. What else do we have here? Is that coffins? Eh? Open up something interesting. We're not gonna go there just yet. I thought I was looking at coffins. Hello, my name's Baltas. I run the tannery here in Modoc. Can I help you? I'd like to see your wares. Ooh. That's expensive. But I can sell my guns to him, right? Where did my guns go? Didn't I have like 2 guns at some point? What happened to those? Huh? Yeah, I got a guns from an encounter. I didn't give selling anything.
What you be needing?
The fuck? I had a pistol and an SMG. No, I didn't want anything wrong at all. My... No, I have one Gecko pelt. Guess that's all we have to work with. I'm searching for an item called a Gecko. Do you by any chance know anything about it or how I might update one? Sorry, I never heard of it. I definitely had them because I was complaining that there wasn't a single shop to sell them on. And we finally found one and they're gone. I miss my son. Bauta's wife. So do we have any quests here? You have the knowledge of how to skin geckos properly to get them hides. Good. Still ready. Something strange is happening at the farm northeast of Moloch. Investigate and report back to Joe. Well, let's check the underground for now, I guess. Can we go down without a rope? Well. Good thing I was carrying a rope here. Nice. Who is that? This is my dream, my wish, and I'm taking it back. I'm taking them all back. Who's saying that? Those are just rocks here. Very large pile of bleached bones. You cannot determine the species of the dead critters. Coin bag. Opa. Stop blocking me from getting it. And this is another coin bag. The fuck? This cave is full of coins. Damn, my luck has finally changed. Son of a gun. After so much unlucky, finally lucky of it. Let's see what these bags contain. Eh? Where are they? Are they one coin bag or something? The fuck? Where did they go? Shouldn't I see bags in my inventory? Man. Is my game bugged or something? Like, what's going on? Okay, dude. I guess I can go up to the northeast. Let's see here. Wait, I haven't been here though. In this building. Wait a second. Why was this not on the map earlier? Do I need to discover it or something? Slaughterhouse. Well, I thought the other house was the slaughterhouse. The fuck? It seems there's nothing out of the ordinary here. A fire pit. I don't need to check that crate. I don't have the doctor skills to heal a bit. Unfortunately. Now we're going north. Maybe if one day we find a doctor's bag, maybe we could do something about it. I've been to the ghost farm, scary. Did you hear they found some idiot to go investigate the ghost farm? That's me. That's another part of the town. People shouldn't mess with the supernatural. Cause to live at the ghost now he probably haunts it. Carl used to live at the ghost farm. This town is dying. Yeah, they were. Why would ghosts grow food? People shouldn't mess with the supernatural. Rose makes the best omelets. Welcome to Rose Bed and Breakfast. My, aren't you the strapping young man? What can Rose help you with today? You must hear things working here. Mind if I ask you a few questions? I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm quite busy serving customers. Maybe if you order something, I'll have time to chat with you between orders. In that case, I'm starving. What do you have to eat? That's what I like to hear. A growing young boy needs to eat to keep up his strength, and I can tell you haven't been eating properly. You just sit right down and look at the menu. We have Brahmin for $5, Wasteland Omelette for 25, Water for 1,000. That sounds like a scam. Brahmin Dogs 5. Canis Burgers, whatever that is, and Shepherd Stew. I'm gonna go for the famous Wasteland Omelette. Ah, that's my specialty. I hope you're hungry. I guarantee you've never tasted an omelette like this one anywhere. She leaves and returns with the biggest damn omelette you've ever seen. You feel revitalized after such a big meal. I actually healed like 30 HP, so that was worth it. So what about the info, woman? You might hear things. I guess she wants to give me the info for water. I don't have such money, man. Do you mind? I'm trying to get some sleep. No, you're not. Welcome to Rose Bed and Breakfast. My name is Rose. I mean Cornelius. And I run this bed and breakfast. Can I help you? If you run this place, then how come it's called Rose's Bed and Breakfast? Rose is my wife. I named the place after her. Did you know I'm married? What do you do here? I run this model, yep. This place would fall apart if it weren't for me. Have you been to the outhouse? Cleanest outhouse we've ever been to. That's my doing. What does having a clean outhouse have to do with running this place? I was sitting on the toilet one day and a big Tom climbed out of the sewer. Scared me half to death. Who's Rose? Rose is my wife. She runs the kitchen. You won't find a better meal anywhere else. Rose, she's so beautiful, I'm going to marry her someday. Wait, didn't he just say he's married though? I thought you just said Rose is your wife. Grisham is a nice fellow. He sells the scraps to feed the giant chick. Huh? You need some serious help, old man. You'll help me? That's great. Go beat up Pharaoh and get my watch back. He probably hit it good, so tear his house apart and work for it. Kill Pharaoh and get watch back? Got it. No. What are you talking about? A while back I forgot when my best friend of 30, or was it 40 years? Oh, it doesn't matter. What matters is that he stole my precious gold pocket watch. It has been handed down in my family for 4 generations. Yep. I distinctly remember setting it down on my desk. Then when I looked on the kitchen table, it was gone. Did you try looking for it on your desk? This is exactly the plot of the movie that I had to watch last month for Obi-Wan Kenobi called The Father. Spoiler alert. Yep. Yes, I looked in my sock drawer. It's not there either. I'll keep a lookout for your watch while I'm in town. I have a watch. It was a gold watch. I wonder where I put it. Is that actually like a proper quest that got up there? Yeah. And he said, who? Pharaoh. I haven't stumbled upon such a guy. Where did that guy from this room go? Oh, he went out. He's a trader. No country for old men. True townsperson. I don't see ain't no pharaohs here. Maybe a gold watch will buy us a timber or water. No, the gold watch is to be returned to the man. I'm not gonna use it to gain valor with. Aww. Let's check this little house. An old man, he makes a prune look fresh. Prune look, what does that mean, prune? I didn't steal the watch, so stop coming over here and harassing poor old Pharaoh. Cornelius says you stole his gold watch. Not again. How many people is Cornelius going to send over to look for his watch? I didn't do it. In fact, I was probably the victim of the same thief. Around the same time, his watch disappeared. Some of my tools were stolen. I'm sure you don't believe me, so you might as well have a look around, otherwise you'll never go away. Well, go on. I think I'll have a look around. What can you tell me about Modok? Golden handcuffs. Are you the golden watch thief? Modok is a small community of farmers and ranchers. We supply most of the food for the surrounding towns and cities by trading our crops for various essentials. It's actually a very nice arrangement. However, this could all change with the drought. We can barely keep ourselves fed, let alone have surplus to trade. What do you do around here? Well, mostly I put around in the garden trying to make these damn plants grow without water. I can't do that now because something big has moved in and I can't seem to get rid of it. And to top it all off, nobody will help me because they think I stole Cornelius' gold watch. Everybody's accusing me of stealing my best friend's Cornelius' gold watch. Me and Cornelius have been friends as long as I can remember. I would never take his watch. I've searched everywhere hoping to find it so we can be friends again, but I have no such luck. I'll be around for a while. If I came across it, I'll let you know. Would you really? Nobody will help me because they think I stole the watch. It would be nice to have somebody on my side for once. I've already questioned everyone about it, but it won't hurt to ask everybody again. Maybe they'll tell you something they wouldn't tell me. It also won't hurt to poke your nose around Rose's bed and breakfast. Cornelius is notorious for putting stuff down and forgetting where he put it and made it later. Okay. So he might have misplaced his watch anywhere in that place. Potentially. But he said I could check his house as well. There's a suspicious mutated cabbage growing in your house there that is thriving in warm weather. What about this bookshelf? Nothing in there. Why does this guy have two beds? One for guests, maybe? What was the monster or creature he talked about? He just said something big. In his garden or whatever. I don't know, maybe this is his garden. I have no reason to go there at the moment. Prioritize the watch for now. Here things. Guess I'll get some Brahmin fries. Brahmin fries it is then. We have a contest on who can eat the most Brahmin fries so far. The record is 36. If you break the record, you don't have to pay the tab for your meal. You look like you'd be able to beat the record with no problem. Are you interested in trying? I'm so hungry and I can probably double that score. Bring it on. Oh, that's just grand. Each order consists of 10 pieces. I'll have to ask you for the money up front. I'll refund it as soon as you break the record. That'll be 20 bucks, please. Sure. I'll beat the record. Rose takes the money and comes back with a heaping platter of Brahmin fries. They're not quite what you expected. They appear to be about the size of golf balls, covered in butter, and fried in all to a deep golden brown. You take a tentative bite of one of the fries. They're delicious. You start into the meal with zeal. At around the 34th fry, you start to feel the effects of overeating. A crowd has gathered to witness the historic event of the old record being broken. In an attempt to regain your composure, you strike up a conversation with Rose. You pop a fry into your mouth. Speed, don't talk with your mouth full, dear. How do I prepare this if it's not a secret or anything? I know some people back home would love this. Oh, it's no secret. You just dip them in butter, add some salt and frying grease. You pop another one in your mouth. So what is this? This pretty much meats of chunk into double oil. How do I prepare the Brahmin meat? It has such a unique texture. You pop another one in your mouth. That's 37. You just broke the record. The crowd cheers. You feel like you've gotten your second win and pop another fry in your mouth. The crowd yells, 38! Well, what makes our state so special is that you have to harvest it while the Brahmin is still alive. You just grab the Brahmin by the scrotum and snip 4 with one cut. You've got to be careful. The Brahmin usually gets riled up at that point. Wait, so I'm eating Brahmin balls? Batter? Oh, I'm blind, I guess. So it's pretty much like Brahmin balls that are panirani. The 38 Brahmin tidbit must have been going at the speed of light as it suddenly and forcefully propelled from your mouth. We can't count that last one, but you broke the record at 37. Here's your money back. Congrats. I feel like I'm poisoned. Really? I still haven't learned any information. I guess I'll have another meal. I'll take a Brahmin dogs. She quickly disappears behind the counter and turns with the order. Can I ask question? Sure, but make it quick, dear. I don't want to keep the other customers waiting. What can you tell me about Cornelius' missing watch? Oh dear, have been talking to my husband Cornelius. This whole business with the watch is just terrible. Cornelius has got the whole town believing that his best friend Pharaoh took his watch. If you've talked to him, I'm sure you've noticed his mind isn't quite functioning properly. I'm pretty sure the poor dear just left the watch somewhere and forgot where. More question? I'll take burgers. What about the Gecko? Did you say Gecko? No, I can't say that I have. I have heard of a good soup recipe that requires 3 geckos. But no, I haven't heard anything about a Gecko. Now if you don't mind, I have other customers. Shepherd stew. What do you know about the ghost farm? She shivers involuntarily. Stay away from there. I've heard tales from travelers about rotting bodies tied to stakes and glowing shapes moving through the fields at night. I don't know how much of this is true, but I do know a while back car moved out there and hasn't been seen since. Monster will sacrifice 3 Moroks. Good. I guess I'm gonna check the rooms for his watch now. There's a walker here. Nothing. There seems to be a walker in every room. Hey! You're walking the door, man! Move! The fuck? Come on, man.
What you be needing?
Distance. Spread out a bit.
Problem.
Push. Oh. Thank God that there is such an option. That door closed automatically. What the fuck? This town must be ghosted. Possessed. It happened again. What the fuck? Nothing in here either. This is a high-tech hotel without many doors. Highly doubt it. Highly doubt that. What is that? That I can click on that. It says I can click it, but I cannot go there. Weird. The watch is nowhere around here. I guess they wouldn't have made it that easy, right? Well. Are you blocking the door again, man? I don't think we can ask anyone else. That's all the people. Potentially someone in the other part of the town from behind, but... Why didn't you talk to the guy in the room? Because he is the one that sent me on the quest. What you think all of a sudden he is gonna have more info out of nowhere? Oh. Let's just go to the farm then for now. Ah, what's this little house? Is that a computer? Outhouse? What the fuck did I open? I think I opened the shitter. It was closed. The fuck? There is an overwhelming smell of methane gas down here. One spark would blow this whole sky high. Oh, more. Cornelius's gold watch is there. How am I supposed to get there? This thing is fucked up. I think I need to actually blow it. I don't have bombs. Well, I wouldn't recommend picking up any coin bags you find out here, true. Well, if we ever find a dynamite, we could use it to try to blow up those walls, I guess. Potentially with a big timer so it doesn't blow us as well. If the mechanical ear suddenly opened next to you, both of you could not fix this rusty heap. It's almost as if the game gave very direct hint about blowing. It did. But also it might be costly. I might have not figured it out that you could blow that. I was probably gonna try to look for an alternative way. Yeah, let's check the ghost farm situation then. And down here are just empty tunnels. What's the time? It's in the night. Maybe we'll find explosion. Everyone seems to be impaled. You will off out 4, I guess. I don't know if we're gonna be getting to that one anytime soon. What do you mean Valentine, fanboy? For Valentine's Day, I'll give you a manly hug. Thanks, I guess. Regular domestic Brahmin. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here besides that goo, but... Huh? A rope? A sledgehammer? Oh! Did we find an updated weapon? Bro! Oh, I thought it disappeared as well. Okay, so this is 1 extra damage, damn. I'm surprised the items I would go on top of the bar usually went on bottom and fell out one. So that's a nice quality of light change. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here on this farm. I guess they did say that strange people are happening at night, so I guess I'll let some time pass. Can I do it here? Till midnight? Eh! A nasty bunion on each foot seems to have turned into extra toe, but at least that persistent burning itch has gone away. There are these glowing guys. And why there are so many people here all of a sudden? Who are these people? Protector. Slag. We're being attacked by the surfacers. What the fuck are they talking about? Scrub. Surrender or die? The fuck? Who the fuck is this guy? There is some amazing melee weapons I found for DMD. I'm not gonna surrender. Fuck these guys. Come on, Sulek, let's take them on. Hit them in the head. Boom. Protector was hit. Only one of us is walking away. Hey, this guy has guns, man. The fuck? Okay, dude. No chance. This is impossible. We need to find better armor to complete this. Well, we're gonna go keep going forward towards Vault City then. Let me actually save in case we die on the way. Already. Do you wish to encounter some wild ramen? Sure. What's happening with him? There is a cave here though. Ah, Scorpion. That's a good fight to get some progress. Hit him in the eye. Eh! How we miss 83% chance, man? And I got knocked off on the ground. Are you kidding me? Why is Sulek not helping me, man? Why? What are you standing there for? At least we got a kill there. There we go. Second time we're missing 83% chance. The fuck? Not very lucky. Yeah, Joker teammates not helping. Another miss. This cave seems to go deeper.
What you be needing? What distance you
Stay close to me. Seems like hitting in the head is not doing as much as I'm hoping for. Yeah. Sulek, you're still not doing anything, bro. What the fuck? Hit him for 20 damage in the brain. If it was human, you would swear it's pretty pissed off. Let's say Scorpion was critical.
What you be needing?
I told him to be... No, I didn't tell him. When did he become a coward? No, he was aggressive. Aggressive sounds good. He cannot be a coward. I go berserk then. I don't know. Go level up. Ooh, I can choose a new trait, a new perk. With this perk, you immediately gain 1 level. No. Magnetic personality. You get 1 extra sword in your companion limit, but don't forget that more than 5 is always a crown. Huh? Extra sword. That sounds like I could be very useful in this run. Pack rat. You're efficient at arranging your inventory in general. This makes it much easier to carry that little extra you've always needed. Sounds like more inventory space. Pathfinder is better. Why does this guy look like a clown or Sonic? Able to find the shortest route. With this perk, your travel time at the world map is reduced by 25 for each level. Eh. Radiation resistance, no. Smooth talker. Increase your intelligence by 1, no. Snake eater. Tastes like chicken. For each level of the perk, you gain 25 resistance to poison. Stone wall, you're much less likely to be knocked down, maybe. Extra 50 pounds, strong back. How does that go with pack rat though? It doesn't make sense. Swift learner, extra experience, thief, no. I'm gonna go stone wall. And it's 2 points for 2 level there. I'll just put it to 230. Wait a sec. Oh, that was 3 points on 128. No, 126. And then we're gonna go for a sale on the rest. Why couldn't I go mod doctor? I'll just keep it like that. We have max chance to hit the critical parts now. Brain seemed to work pretty well last time. Nice. Sulik still not moving in for the attack. He's moving. Suspiciously slow. He's not refusing to help me, this guy. Doesn't seem there's anything interesting here. Does he have a weapon?
What you be needin'? You got it, friend. We be good with fist, spear, big hammer, submachine gun. You got it, friend.
I don't want him to put his weapon away. He has a hammer. He's not using it.
What you be need?
Weird. Wait, we knocked it, but it is not dead. Same. We won Righteous Viking Party? I don't know about that. Sulik seems like the man. We're both tribals. Even though he's AFKing at the moment, suspiciously. Let's see if we can first aid without dying to poison. Covering my 6, yeah. I heal 2 and I take 1 damage. Yeah, definitely want no Gecko sneaking up on me. Am I dead now? I know I have 100% first aid and it's failing 3 times. It doesn't make sense, man. You cannot fail on 100%. Are you kidding me?
Rest.
I healed 4 this time. We're still not getting enough heal. We did again.
You're
Bro, I don't get how this first aid works in this game, man. It doesn't make any sense. Healed 9. Let me save on that one.
rest.
Okay, we cannot heal anymore. So there's... what more? Scorpions? I cannot go through them. I have to pass here. If there's some way I can heal outside. Yeah, but we don't know if we can do that. This might be a contested zone. Nope. That's all we can do. We need to keep moving forward. Unless you can heal in the cave, which is unlikely. Surely nothing is gonna hit us on the way in the desert.
You have died.
So what? We're done? Doctor maybe?
You have died. The way.
I'm too tired to doctor.
Rest.
Well, that worked at least. I was able to the same spot, but it didn't put me in the cave. Yeah, I thought we were dead as well, but seems we got lucky. Well, I also assume I'm gonna heal from the world trial, but that didn't happen. What we have here, a pack of wild dogs. Well, they're not as much as the one on the Brahmin, so seems doable. Surely Surak is gonna help us this time. Finally. We bring the pain to you and yours? He's getting hit quite a lot. I will go that one out. Miss. 80%. Knocking him down on the ground. Nice, Sule got 2 dogs, damn. He might help me now. That's a mighty swing. Damn, this doggy bowling. Huh, we got them. There's the remains of a Brahmin there. Anything in this little hut? Jugger. Huh? We found a knife. 2 knives. Capacity full. Man.
What you been?
I'll give you some scorpion tails then. Oh, you buy them for 20? Usually they sell for 10. What the fuck? Here you go. Damn. Well, not the value I was hoping for, but we got some value. We'll take it. Let's keep moving forward. Pay attention about what. We made it to Vault City. They didn't say anything about my weapon this time. Weird. It was money, I'm sure, because he gave me 180 for those. If it wasn't money, he would say that he wouldn't agree on that deal. No, I cannot. That didn't work in Fallout 1 like that. And the Scorpion tail in Fallout 1 weights 10, not a 20.
What you been need?
Like, that's bartering. Who cares about weight and barter, man? So I can just do that and he's gonna be fine with that? Weird. That shouldn't work like that in my opinion. Didn't work like that in Fallout 1.
What you be need?
I'm not gonna rob him. Hello. Well, hello there, stranger. I'm Ed, the Woko Brahmin dealer. Help you with something? I'm looking for the vault. Well, there's a vault inside the main part of the city. That what you're looking for? Perhaps. Can you tell me about Vault City? Okay, place if you can deal with the citizens. I don't agree with some of their views, but hey, I make a pretty good living here. What do you do around here? I sell Brahmin to people who need them. Helps me pay the rent on this place. Damn. Not the best living place, but it is what it is. 23 bucks. One knife for that. Maybe water instead. No. Here you go. No idea where all the Brahmin crap keeps coming from. Just seems to appear. I'm desert trash. This guy is discombobulated. I lost my friend while playing in the courtyard. His name is Mr. Nixon. What do you want? Are you okay? You look upset. Ah, well, it's my husband Joshua. He got into some trouble in the bar. He accidentally struck a citizen and was arrested. He didn't mean to, but he'd been drinking and... If he was drunk and attacked someone, then he should be arrested. But it was an accident. He didn't mean to. He didn't mean to attack someone? Sure, maybe this will be a good lesson for him. Joker husband. Gonna be a season that the drought continues. Well, now, I ain't seen you around before, stranger. My name's Cassidy. I run this place. What can I do for you? I'm looking for the vault. Vault? Only vault I know of is the one inside the city. Big friggin' hole. You can't miss it. Trust me. Anything interesting going around here? Interesting? Eh, friend. Vault City ain't an interesting place unless the guards get bored. Then you better take cover. Why asking? Looking for something in this sinkhole? Can't be that bad here. Oh, really? Well, hell then. I must be mistaken, considering you're the authority and all. Guess you must have been napping during the raid last week. Raid? Oh yeah, beautiful sidewalls. A guard patrol broke in here looking for illegal substances. They busted down the door, busted up my stock, then busted up a few of my customers too. What happened after that? After they hauled away this one guy Joshua for resisting arrest, they fined my ass for finding, get this, real whiskey on the premises. Never mind that I got a permit from Stark 3 months before. Bastards. Whoa, no kidding. It gets better. Now I'm in debt to the guards for the fine. And I had to buy a new case of alcohol from a merchant at triple my standard rate. I'm expecting the guards to come knocking again soon just to bust my chops. What does busting my chops mean? Like shake his pockets again, or what's it like most of the time? Even the good days ain't worth a damn. The citizens don't drink much, so I'm stuck here pouring drinks for merchants. The next ship Son of a bitch who haggles for a drink is going to be wearing his ass as a hat. Why are you here if you hate it so much? I have a bad heart. Need cardio booster shots to keep it beating. This city is the only place to get real medical care, so I thought I'd settle here, try and make a living. You sound pretty fed up with the place. Makes me want to close up shop and let the city rot. Screw 'em all. Why don't you leave? Going to the west by myself? Ha! I'm sick of this place, but I ain't stupid. I'm heading out that way again. Why don't you come along? Huh? You serious? Sure, why the hell not? You look like you know how to take care of yourself, fine. Alright, count me in. You convinced Casty to join the party. Are we 3 people now? DM. Well, so much for his bar business. Ay. Ask you some question. I had something I wanted to do. We need to change the distance. Need to talk about your gear. What kind of weapons you can use? Well, shotguns, rifles mostly. Just personal preference. I ain't bad shot with pistols neither. Anything else? If you ever need to learn somebody some manners up close and personal, slip me some brass knuckles and I can tap the ends on their face with my fist. Anything else? Well, just between you and me, I can also use a spear pretty good. Me and my buddies used to hunt rat scorpions with spears way back when. Fact, I'm alive and they might tell you something. Nothing wrong with using a spear. Don't want people mistaking me for old bone nose over there. Hehe. I ain't never seen no tribal do something as dumb as jam a bone in his nose. Did you know that I'm a tribal? Oh, don't be playing with old Cassidy now, you ain't no tribal. Yes, I am. Oh, well, damn it all. You can have my apology right here now. I didn't mean any offense. Well, now, before you go, I got a question for you. What are we doing out here? We seem to be running all over the place looking for something. Have we got some sort of a plan? Looking for a Gecko Garden of Eden creation kit. My village needs it to restate their crops. Them things come in kits now, huh? Man, the good book don't mention that, doesn't it? Well, alright then, let's get hunting. He has small gun skills, melee damage 1. Shotgun. Well, here's one of my spears. I don't need it anymore if you want it. Boom. Use it whenever you feel like it. I hope we're gonna let this man with a bad heart tank for us. No, he's gonna be a range for sure. Well, now that you're planning to leave the bar, I guess it wouldn't hurt to get some supplies for the road there, partner. If I was 20 years younger, I'd go east and explore the Midwest. Too late now, I suppose. Walked. Well, I guess he wants to keep something for when he returns. We have a magazine and guns and bullets. Alright. Hope you don't mind me taking a look at that guns and bullets book you have there, partner. Actually, I don't care about to learn anything about guns and books, but might sell it to someone who is interested. What do we have there? Well. Clinic. Maybe the doc can clear me out of my radiation problem. You here to get patched up? I need a growth remove, my 6 toe. Do I actually have a growth? I mean, I guess I'm radiated. Well, I can try, no guarantees with the old doctor in the back room, of course. It's gonna cost you and there's no telling if the operation will take my grow back. I don't care, I want it off before it grows into a new me. 500 and I will call it a deal. I'm not authorized to perform amputations with the autodoc, and it'll be my job if they find out. It said you grow extra tall during the radiation rate. Really? I didn't notice that. Well, cut it off before it spreads then. Let's get out then. And just book up the old doctor here, have him lay down, and I'll tighten the braces and secure the clamps. That little friend of yours should be gone now. I hope it's hard to squeeze out all that mutated pus out of the bone marrow. Anyway, here you go. That's taken care of. Say there was another thing I needed. What is this place? It's here the common body shop for Vault City. Me and the old doctor in the back patch up when you need some attention. Old doctor? Yeah, the auto doctor in the back room there. It's a Warner from the city. It can be a little ordinary sometimes, but mostly does the job mostly. I see. Auto doc. Poor Vic, 900 shot from buying him again. Yeah, well. Making money is tight in the wasteland. Have to prioritize our own survival if we ever want to save him. Well, hello there. What can I do for you? I'm looking to trade. Can I see what you have in stock? Has a rope. We could use another one of those. Armor. Mark II. Seems like a more advanced leather armor. And a metal armor. How much I... Well, I have a mutated toe. The fuck? You see your 6 toe, it's a small mutated part of yourself. For some reason you feel a terrible sense of loss as you look at the tiny amputated toe. I'll give you a see with this book of guns and this knife. I have a rope, it seems. This leather armor is too expensive. God damn it. He doesn't have enough gold to give me for the book. I'll just sell the knife then. Guess I'll keep it. Who knows if we can use it somewhere. Maybe someone is looking for a top. I constantly call Sulik Zujin in my head. Don't think I've seen you around before, stranger. The name Smith help you with something? Can you tell me about Vault City? Well, what you see here ain't really Vault City. You're actually standing in the city's courtyard. Why aren't you in the city? Me and the family ain't the kind of people they let in there, so we live here under their protection. Why do you know how to live in the city? Well, we're from the wasteland like yourself, so all we can get is protection from Vault City. What kind of protection? They keep us safe from the outside, but it costs me and the wife quite a bit. And without a plow, well, making ends meet is difficult. Can I help you with the plow? You'd help people like us. We can't offer much, but we sure appreciate it. No problem, I like to help. Well, thank you kindly, stranger. Do you know where I can find a plow? There is one over near the guns and ammo store. Harry might be selling it. Alright then. This guy has 25 bucks. Maybe I'll sell him some water. 5 bottles. DM. And 2 meat jerkies for your troubles. We'll be needing that plow soon. Guns shop. I haven't noticed such a thing yet. Talk to always if you're looking to get into the city. The city is protected with automated toilets. Happy Harry. That sounds like his shop. Let's see about this power situation. Hello. I'm not sure what you meant by that. You still selling that plow out there? Why, yes I am. I'll let it go for, say, 800. Huh? No way a plow costs so much. That's like a amount of a gun, man. Why is everything so expensive? I don't have that kind of money. No, let's test our walk inside the city then. With a good plow, you can feed your family for generations, I guess. Could be a cheaper with 5-finger discount. I don't know about that. Stop right there! No outwarders are allowed within the Vault City after dark. I'm sorry. City had tight asses. Oh, let's rest till morning then. Arto equals 0. Walk outside. If you got custom business, Lola's in the back there, okay? He'll set you up with all the forms you need. What is this place? This is the customs office. Like the sign outside says, if you haven't got custom business, what are you doing here? I was looking for the vault. The vault? It's inside the city. Why? You looking to get past the gate? Yes. Well, you could go see my boss Wallace and try to get permission to get inside, but you'd be wasting your time. He never lets anybody in. Of course, there's other ways. What other ways? If you got the cash, then I'll go into detail. Otherwise, never mind. Maybe we'll talk some other time. Maybe we should give Cass our alcohol. He doesn't look thirsty to me. Hello, traveler. Welcome to Vault City. Is there anything I can help you with? Who are you? Name's Wallace. I'm the customs office for Vault City. I accommodate those who wish to conduct business with our great walls. Accommodate, what do you mean? This is the customs office for Vault City. We're responsible for keeping a log of all the goods that come to us via the caravans and supervising all transactions. All merchants must pass through the customs before entering the city. What good do you receive from the caravans? Depends on where the caravan is from. We get shipments from many places. Servants from the Den, uranium, from Broken Hills and metal, or from Reading. What can you tell me about the Den? A delightful place, really. Killers, thieves, the usual outsiders come. A place where one such as yourself would feel right at home. What about Broken Hills? It's a mining town to the south. As I understand, its mutants mine the uranium and they ship it here by caravan. They seem a bit shifty, but nice enough. Well, nice enough for outsiders anyway, no offense. Reading is a mining town to the west. The caravans from there were the most pleasant to deal with, but recently the shipments of ore have swelled considerably. It has us a bit worried. We depend on their ore a great deal. Maybe we should give... What can you tell me about your leader? Our first citizen is Joanne Lynette. She has done many good things for her city in her 10 years of service, such as she has kept her city untainted by the outside world, even when NCR pressured us to join the Republic in the raider attacks. She has kept her city strong. Now there are the troubles with Gecko. What is the problem with Gecko? That's not my place to say. You have to speak with the first citizen about such matters. What were you saying about NCR? The New California Republic. They claim they are attempting to unify all the California under one government. But we can see right through their pathetic rules. Is that some weapon that the NCR... Even if they were sincere, why would we want to share our resources with the cutthroats and thieves that live outside these walls? I think not. What about raiders? Recently, we have experienced a rash or particularly brutal raider attacks. We have had attacks in the past, but nothing like this. I fear these raiders might eventually breach our laser turret defenses. What troubles is Vault City having with Gecko? First citizen. Okay. What is this place? I'd like to enter the city. If you want to enter the city, then you need a good reason. Only a Vault citizen has the right to come and go as they please. All others must procedure a day pass. It's very important. You let me speak to your leader. Well, of course, everyone desires an audience with the first citizen. Sadly, her time is only for matters of the utmost importance. You don't look important enough to warrant her time, I'm afraid. I don't know if my information is really important. If anything, I'm just bringing troubles. What's a day pass? Those who need to deal directly with the merchants or the first citizens are given a day pass. Only those with day passes can enter the city. Wow, I'm a merchant? No, I'm not. I need to speak to the first citizen. Well, of course, everyone desires. Well, I don't have options here. I either say my information is really important or watch your mouth. I guess it is. Oh, do tell, I rush right over to a first citizen to deliver the news personally. I'm looking for a Gecko to save my village. A Gecko? Well, that means nothing to me. And if it means nothing to me, it will certainly mean nothing to the first citizen. Now, was that what you wish to see the first citizen about, or was it something else? I'm a merchant. I had planned on trading with the other merchants in the city. Can I get a day pass? I mean, I guess I do have shit to trade with, like a book. I can't say I'm a merchant though for you. Guess we don't have any other choice. You're a merchant, really? And what would you happen to be selling? Or some of these filthy wastelander lizard skins? Glances your companion. Or are you looking to sell some servants? No, I'm not looking to sell servants. I don't have any of these things yet. Maybe I'll be back. Lizard skins, huh? But I already killed all the lizards. Man, they're not letting me in the city? Where am I supposed to go? I'm stuck again. Are you kidding me? No, we do have an extra teammate now, I guess. Let's check this unknown place then. You have entered the small settlement of Gecko. Sounds like the perfect place for them to know where the Gecko is. Hello, weather has been really dry lately. Another cheating smooth skin. It was actually easier to get into the city when you had negative IQ. True. Stay away from Vavosi, those guys are assholes. Let's sing a song. Boy, I'm thirsty. I'll have main shaken. Ask who's to tell you a story. What are my pals, Johnny boy? I'm Wooz. What do you want? Booze, Wooz. What do you do here? I run this place. Are you dumb? I sell drinks, trade for things, tell stories, and play tragic. Play tragic? Are you dumb? Tragic the Gathering is the most habit-forming thing since Jet. No, Tragic the Garnering. This must be a Magic the Gathering reference. But why is it comparing it to drugs? Habit form. Tell me more about Tragic the Garnering. Well, isn't just a game. It's an obsession, not a cologne. Either some think that the way it changes a person's life is tragic, but they just don't understand. No, really, it's wonderful. You should play it just once. The first box of cards is free. I'll leave something from it to you. Taste. Hey, lady, it was great. You tear the wrapping off. I just love the smell. That's just the first part. Now that you're one of us, wanna play a game? Sure, but show me how. Well, it's simple, really. Even someone dumb can understand. First, you build a play deck out of the cards that you have, and then you... you said you deal with a third player unless it's a Thursday. I think I've got it now. You want? Fuck you. I need a ruling on that. You just got lucky. This time, this deck of mine just didn't work. I've got to build a better one. Thanks for the cards, Wooz, and I thought you knew how to play this game. I guess you're dumb. Well, them's the break, Wooz. I have deck of tragic cards too. This is the second time I find this. How long could one little game take? Hello there, looks like you are another tragic player. Have time for a game? No time at all, let's go. I've got a new deck that I want to try. Okay. I won! Fuck you, you're dumb. I have crushed you, now I can build an even better deck with your cards. At least I didn't have to listen to one of your stories. So he got my deck back. You can reaches for a deck seemingly of its own volition. I know what you mean. I can't stop anytime I want, just not today. I wanted to ask you about something else. Tell stories. I've got this great story. It's real funny. You see there's this head, right? A head? Yeah, it's a head, but it's not attached to a body. You see, it's been severed. A severed head, I see, and this becomes entertaining when... Just hold on a minute. The severed head, you see, it's in hell. Ha. Ha. And it flies around there, you know, in hell. And it runs into all kinds of famous people there. Ho, ho, ho. Wait, the severed head in hell, it flies around doing what? Well, it's doing stuff, hehe. You know, it's got things that it wants to do, or maybe things it's forced to do. The point is, it's doing stuff, you know, there in hell. Oh god. I just can't stand it. You kinda obsess about this, don't you? Were you in your mother calls? Did you ever have problems with bedwetting? No, you just don't understand. It's all about severed head. Get? Hey, it's funny. How can you think about severed head in hell of all places and not laugh? Because I don't know you very well, and I'm pretty sure I don't want to. However, I think I can say without fear of exaggeration that you need help, immediate, competent help, maybe. Oh, I see why, yes, of course, that's very funny. Hey, I just can't contain my amusement, but enough enjoyment on my spinning side. I need to ask. You might need some help. Fuck you! You're just like all the rest of them. I tell you, it's hilariously funny. It's not my fault that you don't have a sense of humor. You're right, Wooz. I guess it's just not as clever as you are. You're truly a poor among swine. Now tell me something else. I have enough sense of humor to recognize the absence of one in others. True. He can only bother a deck of cards. Well, that didn't help me about anything. Ay, 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 man. Looks like someone's house. You see someone whose skin has been very badly burned. Stay away from Vault C, those guys are assholes. Hey, a smoothie. Another cheating smooth skin. He was 20 years younger. I'd go east and explore the Midwest. Hello there, my name's Lenny. How can I help you? What do you do here? Well, I help Harold mostly. When people get hurt, I help them out. Help Harold do what? I help Harold administer the town. There's always more paperwork to do. What else did you say you did here? Well, help Harold mostly. When people get hurt, I help them out. Ask you something else? Can you provide healing? Lenny, have you ever heard of something called a Gecko? A Garden of Eden creation kit. I have heard that Vault City had one of those. That's the only one I've ever heard of though. Well, my ancestor, the Vault Dweller, said that Vault 13 owes us one. I need to find it. Well, I didn't actually meet the Vault Dweller, but I saw them once. You saw the Vault Dweller? Where? It was a long time ago in a place called Necropolis. One of us ghosts lived there. One day I saw someone running through the city. Running? Yes, running, you see. We ghosts can't run too much anymore. So I knew it was an outsider when I saw them. They ran by so close I could have touched them. I wish that I had joined the Vault Dweller. As though my ancestor would let a fleshless freak like you do anything with them? No? You wanted to join my grandsire? Yes, I had the chance of a lifetime and I blew it. What do you mean? Later, I heard that the Vault Dweller had fixed our water system. The Vault Dweller saved us. All of us. Do you understand? It didn't matter that we were ghosts. For once it didn't matter. We were people again. We were worth saving. My ancestor was the founder of our tribe. That memory is revered amongst my people. Later, I heard that the Vault Dweller destroyed the source of the mutant army. The Vault Dweller saved all of us, human and ghoul alike. I could have been a part of that, but I lack the courage. I've never forgiven myself. I'm sure that the work you do here amongst the ghouls has value and meaning. It was good to hear about my ancestor. Let me ask you something else. Yes? What the people are cars deep down inside is not something to be overly ashamed of. You're just weak. Maybe. Often the right path is not obvious. We all have our special purpose here. I'm sure the work you do has value and meaning. This goes down the same path. Doesn't have anything. I thought this guy was gonna come as a companion or something. Again.
Hello there, Smooth Skin. The name's Harold. I help keep this town running.
Why did you call me Smooth Skin?
You cut with the dull edge of the knife, don't you? You don't look like an orange peel left in the sun all day. Your skin's still soft and purty.
Oh boy. Oh yeah. You just better not be getting any funny ideas about my any soft skin. No. Oh yeah.
What you need, youngster?
What do you do here?
Whatever it takes to keep this place together. Better job on it than me.
The place is coming apart.
Well, sorta. Our atomic reactors are mighty sensitive. The people I got running it mean well, but, well, they are not the sharpest tools in the shed, if you know what I mean.
What do you mean?
Need a little time on the whetstone yourself, huh? I mean, they are not too bright. Here's an example. The other day, I get a report. On it, it says the main coolant valve should be shut down. That would have caused a meltdown. That would make the Grand Canyon look like a pig wallah.
That was a good way to say that I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, so I need sharpening with a whetstone. I've never heard anyone say it like that. The main coolant valve should be shut down. That will cause the meltdown that will make the Grand Canyon look like a pig wow. That sounds bad.
Oh yeah, that would be bad. Now, I got things fixed up in time, but we came close to the end there. Whew. They need someone to watch out for them.
Good thing you're here to help them.
Who'd have thought I'd be making things right? Although, if we don't get a hydroelectric magnetosphere regulator pretty damn quick, there is gonna be trouble.
What the hell? What elevator?
Well, technically, it's a thingy.
What does it do?
Without a functional hydroelectric magnetosphere regulator, we are leaking radioactive coolant into the groundwater. Now that means anyone using that water is not gonna need a nightlight to take a midnight piss. Also, we need more fuel because our power plant is not burning it very efficiently.
Sounds bad. Where do we get a hydromagneting thing?
Well, I'm certain those ornery bastards in Vault City have one. Not that they'd share. Hell, even if we had one of those thingies, I'm not so certain Festus could install the dang thing.
Vault City wouldn't give you that part, even if it means that the groundwater won't be polluted anymore?
Well, they'd only help us if they thought it was in their own best interest to do so. Not much chance of that happening.
You may be right still. If someone could convince them that they should help you.
They shoot ghouls on sight. Makes conversation a bit tricky.
I wonder if someone else could tell them.
We need a hydroelectric magnetosphere regulator, and it needs to be installed soon, or we have got some real problems.
What happens if you don't get the part?
If we don't get it, you can bet those boneheads from Vault City will shut down our power plant permanently.
What will you do then?
Take dirt naps. Vault City doesn't play nice. They'll just come up here and kill all of us if we don't get that part. Well, at least I'll have a tree for a monument.
Sounds like you need that Hydra thingy pretty bad. Let me ask you something else.
What you need, youngster?
You don't sound so good.
What? Yep, but I'm doing great for being dead. I never get tired of the looks when I tell that one.
This place falling apart.
Sorta. Our atomic reactors are... Oh, yeah. Who'd have thought I'd be making things right? Although, if we don't get a hydroelectric magneto... We need a hydroelectric...
What do you buy your fuel from?
It needs to be installed. We get our fuel from the Broken Hills. That's a mining community some way south.
Maybe we can ask him about that soon. He does have a hole in his head.
What you need, youngster?
Is that a tree growing out of your head?
Jealous? His name's Herbert. I talk to him when I get lonely. Just kidding. His name's Bob.
Well, maybe you or Bob will know the answer to this.
What you need, youngster?
You must know if there's something called a Gecko here.
Garden of Eden creation kit? A Gecko, right? I seem to remember Vault's had those. Don't know where you'd find one today. What you need, youngster?
Anyone can borrow the resupply here?
Well, you might try talking to Woo's over in the Harp. You can't miss it. It's just across the way.
He doesn't have anything, bro. What do you mean talk to Woos? Well, guess I'll go into reactor, see if anyone wants something there. But seems like we're done here with figuring out anything. They just want stuff. Welcome to the atomic power plant. Just a warning to you, if anything goes wrong while you're inside, we're going to blame you, Smoothskin. I'll be careful, I'm looking for something and I wonder if you could direct me. Oh well, what do you want help finding? The reactor control room, the supply room, the robot control room, or the reactor pit? I guess I don't need directions after all. I guess I'll check all the other things besides the heavily guarded one. The cards don't do me anything for me. Where is my third partner? A day without leakage is like a day without sunshine. Hello there, my name's Jeremy. I'm in charge of the powerful supply cabinet here. I keep track of all the stored supplies. All powerful? Okay, maybe not all powerful. It's pretty damn important. What do you want? I don't need anything from the storage. I was just looking around. A plasma transformer. Gamma Go beer and 12 coin. Where did that Goy guy go? Talk to Jeremy. You need supplies. Goddamn arthritis. You have the I'm pulling rank book again. Oh. I guess he's here. I love the fuel radiation in the morning. I cannot go there yet. Nor do I have a reason without any parts to go there. I guess we're done with this place. I heard that some weeds are dangerous. Found a junkyard of Gecko. Be nice while we're in town. We're tolerant here, but not stupid smoothly. Survival gear. Hello there, Percy Crump here. Master merchant in this locality. But your king can call just me play old Percy. Yes, you can, heck, everybody does. Now, what can I do for you? What's going on here in town? A whole lot new here in town. I hear was rooked some newbie out of a black orchard the other day. Hey, hey, hey. Anyhow, that's the other my friend Woody is done gone missing. Well, tell me more about that. Well, you see, I had a friend named old Woody. That Woody, he can sleep like nobody ever did see. What's worse, he likes to travel. He likes to kick up the dust that one does. Well, that ain't so much of a problem around here, that is, but last I heard, Woody was going to take a stroll to the den. You know where the den is. Yeah, I know where the den is. Well, anyhow, like I've been saying, that ain't so much of a problem around Gecko, but yeah, you see, people in other parts ain't so us to the way we look, so... Can't you put two and two together? I'm worried that Woody might have taken himself a nap in the den. It's a long trip after all, and then they would be buried the poor cuss alive. I need someone to go look for him there. And, well, I miss him, that's why. Blinks moistly at you. Oh, I see you wanna know what's in it for you. That is usually the part where I get more interested. Well, I know where I can get a hold of heck of what a pre-war stock of gin and wine and Red X and Red Away. Don't mean no good, no how, but I figured that ought to be worth something to a smoothie like you. You gonna take the job offer or not? I'll only pay you off if I know Wood is safe. Yes, I'll do it. I'll get back to you soon. I haven't noticed a Woody in the den. Those people were mostly friendly to us when we were at brain damage. Yeah, and they seem like kinda neutral at the moment, which is fine by me. Finally, someone I can sell some stuff to. 425. What is this? Healing powder. How much that goes for? Not much, I'll keep it. One magazine. I'll keep it. Well, we made a happy little buck. We'll take it. Still far off from getting any value with my money though. Oh. There's a garage of scrap. Okay. Oh, this was where the... Wasn't there a sewer down here? Why do I have a memory that something happened around here on our last playthrough? Aha! Oh boy. Nothing happened here last time. Join us and renew. You see a ghoul with some kind of talisman around its neck. Renew is open even to the smooth skins. Hmm. Renew, comrade. I am Zomak. Some call me Zomak the Destroyer. What is your business here? I'm just walking around. You should look somewhere else or Zomak will show you the stars. I took a wrong turn. There is nothing else down here by the brain's lair. Boy, are you dumb. The brain? Oops, there's nothing here. Nothing at all. Just go away. You're sure there's nothing here? Yep, I'm sure. Now get out. I wish to renew. Then you must see him. Him? Where is him? I mean he. He is the granter of enlightenment. It is the promises renewal to all who follow him. Well, I'm just about due for renewal. Where is he? Well, he is right back. Hey, just who are you anyway? I'm the chosen one. Why you should choose to live? I'm just a wanderer. Well, wander out of here. I just have to ask him a couple of questions. Well, in that case, come on in. He's right in the next room. Don't keep him waiting. Oh boy. Unusually large mole rat. So many things pass away. Times are not what they were. I feel that my sole remaining kin has died. Mad though he was. I wish it was not so. I had hoped that he might find some happiness even in his dotage. Well, enough of my sad musings. Okay. What the fuck is going on? I got the same response again. Our atomic reactor needs a part if we have any hope of getting it to run efficiently. Aren't you the concerned citizen of all also? Concerned citizen in a way. In order to take over the world, I have to make sure that there's something worth taking over. I need to build a strong power base using Gecko and Vault City. Are you plotting to take over the world? Well, despite your feelings about ruling the world, the actions I propose would benefit thousands of Vault City and Gecko citizens. You may not care for me or my motives, but the results are still well worth working towards. Why didn't you tell me about this last step and I'll think about helping? It makes my flesh crawl to think that I've already helped you in some way. Yeah, what is this last step? Well, the reactor's running, but not very efficiently. We need to use Vault City's central computer to analyze the reactor's output report. I'm sure that open-minded people like that would be happy to help a giant mutated rat in a city full of ghosts. Well, they will let you if you can show them how much it benefits them. We have an economic report that proves that optimizing the Gecko atomic power plant will directly benefit Vault City. I'll let our comrades here in Gecko know of our mission. But who in Vault City would think of reading such a thing? I think that McClure is the only council member in Vault City with enough brains to be able to see past his prejudices. He'll make sure you get what you need. I guess it's worth a shot. Where do I get the disc? You need to go up above to the junkyard. Look for a guy named Gordon. He has the economical disc data that you need. You'll have my talisman, so he'll know to give you the disc. What talisman? The ankh is a symbol of life. Once I've given you this talisman, you'll be one of us, and your criminals will be more likely to help you along the path towards renewal. But be careful who you show it to. I don't want to renew. I like myself just the way I am. I don't want your talisman. Renew? What you mean? Well, as part of my plan to rule the world, I intend to reward my good followers by finding a way to restore their humanity. How are you gonna do that? When I unite Gecko and Vault City under my rulership, I will dedicate Vault City's medical labs to finding a way to reverse the effects of radiation that turn the people into ghosts. They will be renewed, reborn as humans once again. That doesn't sound so bad. Are you ready to accept renewal and wear my ankh talisman? Okay, well, I think that guy might be lying, but I have no reason to think that, so I guess I'll go for it. Now you're one of us. Soon I'll take over the world and all of you will be renewed. That's it. That's enough. That stops right there. Someone's gotta stomp you out of existence. That sounds... whatever you say. But right now, don't you have something to do? Yeah, I guess I get boiled for the atomic planting. Yeah. If he's true to his word, restoring their humanity sounds good to me. So I guess we'll help him for now. Have I heard more red line? Didn't think so. I haven't. This is the first one that speaks to me. I mean the second one, but the first one that kinda attacked me, and this guy said he was mad, so... Hello there, ever noticed that each Brahmin has its own personality? Well, if you watch them as long as I have, you sure notice what you do here. I guard the Brahmin or help Skeeter in his workshop. Who's Skeeter? Well, Skeeter's sort of a mechanic. He'll take apart almost anything that you bring him, gets most of them back together too, sooner or later. Sometimes things end up working better than they did before. Where can I find Skeeter? He's right here. Just open your eyes and look around, bitch. Shish. Who are you? Well, my real name's John, but everyone just calls me Lumpy. Why? Well, it's sort of a joke. You see, they usually call people like you and me smoothskins, but I was treated so poorly by other smoothskins down in Vault City that everyone here figured out that I must be more lumpy than they are. Why do you treat poorly? Well, they said I wasn't human enough for them. I'm so radiation resistant, perfect for here, but they didn't like it, treated me like dirt. Really? One day I just couldn't take it anymore. I figured that dying out in the waste was better than living with those assholes in Vault City. How did I end up here then? Well, a caravan from Broken Hills found me and brought me here. I've been here ever since. One thing about the ghosts here is that they care more about what kind of person you are inside. It's like a big family. It's great that you're happy here. Curious about some things. What's all the junk in the yard? Well, some of the junk is left over from where they were building the reactor before the war. The rest of this stuff I just don't know. Skidder collects all kind of stuff. Anything unusual going around here? Well, I mostly stick to my business, but sometimes I think I hear things late at night. Like what? I can't tell you. People would think I'm nuts. Probably just the wind blowing out through the junk anyway. I have a talisman. Okay. Sounds like might be worth checking in what's going on at night. Oh, come on. You can tell me what you've heard. I won't tell anybody. I can tell you, people would think I'm nuts. Probably just the wind blowing. Smooth skin, yeah. I guess their skin isn't smooth, that's why. I see you have the symbol. Are you here for the information? The symbol? You wear the symbol, Renew. You're one of us. Renew, comrade. Renew. Yes, I am one of us, Renew. Did he send you for the data disk? Yes, of course I'm here for the disk. Hand it over right now. Here it is, but don't let the wrong person know what you have. Do you have it? Give it only to the councilman McClure in Vault City. Yes, of course, Renew, brother. I cannot read this. Okay. I really owe you. Now I can get everything I've ever wanted. All at Gecko and Vault City's expense just as soon as I'm ratified as the new foreman. Yes, sir, that Harrow's really out on his ass now. Out on his ass now? What does that mean? You're all your ass? Well, I guess I'll be going now. You just better watch yourself. The trip down is usually a lot faster than the trip up. He doesn't have anything to trade. Must have been the wind. Hello there, I'm Skater. I am sort of put things together here. Have you heard something called a Gecko? You're looking for a gig, huh? Well, I don't rightly know where you go find one of them that things. I know that Vault City probably used to have themselves one. Vault City had one? They sure did. That's how come they're so darn well off. It sure ain't cause they know what to do. It's cause the Gecko don't stored up their crops and got their town running when they came out of the vault. Could have an unused Gecko. Well, let me see here now. I recollect most vaults were supposed to have themselves a gig. You might try looking for another vault somewhere. Thanks for the advice. You have a battery that I could use to fix a car. Funny you should ask that. You see, cars use replaceable fuel cells or batteries for fuel. What usually broke down was the fuel cell control. Most amateur mechanics just assume that it's the battery itself. But you know what? Assuming things does, don't you? So does that mean you have a fuel cell control? Yep, sure do. Going right here, just waiting for a car to be put into. You got a car? I know where one is. What's going to cost me to get that fuel cell control? Well, money is nice, but I need something else right now. Something I can't get for myself. What you need? Those days, good tools is hard to get. Them parts is, I need myself a brand new super toolkit. Snap or something brand's best. A new toolkit, where can I get that? I reckon that the best place to get it that would be down in Vault City somewhere. They got all kind of tools, but they sure as heck wouldn't give them to a go know how. So you want me to bring you a super toolkit and then you give me a car part? Exactly. That's the deal. One super toolkit for one's fuel cell control. Sounds like a fair deal, I guess. I have some things I want you to take a look at. What you want me to look at? Maybe later. What you do here? Mostly just sort of tinker with things, then took them apart and trying to put them all back together. Mostly make them work better, sometimes keeping myself out of trouble, know what I mean? I guess. Alright then. That's all I can do here. Let me check at night for anything fishy. We just need $1 billion to buy all these things. Yeah. But we cannot even enter Vault City at the moment. We have to prioritize buying other things before then. Anything sussy happening at the night? Whistling in the wind? I don't see anything. Maybe he's hearing the stuff from underground. Maybe he's just crazy. Well, the only thing left to do is return to the den at the moment, because there seems maybe we'll find someone there. But I think I'm gonna leave it at here for now then. Ay ay ay. So the plan is go to the den, look for that guy. Percy. And potentially take down the two brothers there and see where we go. See if we get some items on the way or something. Ay ay ay.